Welcome, beloved beings. I'm coming to you today at the direction of my spirit team, wanting me to speak to you about a feeling that I've been having and that many in our community that I've spoken with have been having as well. That something big is about to happen. Personally, nationally, worldwide. There are ripples that herald change. That something wonderful is about to occur. Now, whatever this thing is, or is going to be, will touch all of us. Most of us in our community tend to have the feeling that it will be positive, that it's a catalyst for positive change. I believe that. I believe that something wonderful is about to occur. Will it be political? Will it be a societal shift? Or will it just be the elevation of our vibrations in a more positive direction? I don't know. I don't know what's coming. I suspect what's coming, but I don't know. So it's important to stay grounded, to focus on the tasks at hand. Now, personally, I am about to undergo some change in my location, hopefully a change for the better for my energy and the general energy and welfare of my family. But as with all things, there are growing pains, so there's work to be done, things to focus on, things at hand. And I think that that's a good metaphor for whatever seems to be coming. That we stay grounded and stay focused on the task at hand. What is the task at hand? Well, it's whatever is in front of you now that needs doing. It's a busy time. It's a time for families and gift exchanging and idea exchanging and reminiscing. It's a time for love. And I think that's what we need to nurture. Now, I'm going to stop talking and I'm going to do something I rarely do on camera. I'm going to do a full reading. I'm going to do a full spread and reading on this unknown thing that's going to come. What should we be focused on? What should we be doing? How do we hold space? How do we do our part and stay positive and keep our spirits lifted and our vibrations high so that whatever happens, be it positive, negative, good, bad, whatever that step is into the next thing, that we will be prepared for it. We won't be surprised by it, and it can just be an adventure and continuation of where we're going now. A welcoming in, if that's part of it, that if they come, we'll be ready. And they may. We don't know. We don't know how many are going to be touched by whatever's going to happen. But we can be ready for whatever that is and whatever that looks like. So I'm asking my team to come in near me, that they come close to me and help me see what I need to tell you, what message do. I'm just going to make sure that they're with me. All right, they're here. They're with me. Only my spirit team, my guides, my angels, my ascended masters that I work with, my deities that I work with, my archangels that I have already called in, are allowed in this space. This is a place for beings of light, not anything else. Only light is welcome for this reading. What do we need to know about whatever is coming? What do we need to know about how to proceed and what there is to do for to be prepared, to be inviting, to be just to be, to hold our space and hold the light? How do we need to proceed with this? Well, I can tell you that it feels like something really big is coming. Now, the cards don't tell me what it is. What they do tell me is that it's the end of a cycle and the beginning of a cycle. The world, the breadth of possibilities. Everything is possible with this card. As one way of doing things passes away, a new one is ushered in. The vacuum has to be filled, so as something leaves, something new has to come in. It's a time for introspection. The hermit crosses the world, but that's not a bad thing. We do need this search for truth. It's time for that to happen, and it has been happening. Now, all the truth may never come out or be made available for public consumption, but those who need to know the truth will learn it. We all need to search for it. We all need to look for that light. The foundation of the reading is the Queen of Wands. There she is in all her fiery splendor, holding her wand aloft. She is generous. She is practical. She knows how to get things done. Now, this card represents a certain person for me. It shows up as this person, and she is, shall we say, the second in command in our current administration nationally here in the United States. And she is a figure not to be trifled with. She has something very important to do with what's going on, what will happen. My reading is crowned with rest and peace. That Four of Swords. Now, this figure reclines in repose, as it were. Three wands in position, three swords in positions of places where they can be gotten to in certain situations or have been used in certain situations, with the fourth being right at hand. So, does this Queen of Wands, while she rests at the moment, have at her disposal all of those swords? The truth is hers to wield. In the past, we have gone through a great change. This Death card is interesting to me because of the colors, because of what it tends to represent when I read on matters of worldwide importance. It's about the passing away of something red, which we see in this outcome card for this particular organization. They will be out in the cold, but help is right there if they will only seek it. They can enter the building. There is an open invitation for them to come in out of the cold. They don't have to be begging outside. If only they will turn around and look. There is an open door behind them on the other side of this window. They can come back in out of the cold. They can come into knowing the truth. They can open their eyes and see what's going on. What is the general atmosphere of what's happening now? Is that a foundation is being built? A family is being formed. Now this card talks about romance and tranquility, but it's also the foundation. There aren't any... Oh, this is the Four of Wands, by the way. There aren't any walls on this structure yet. There's a foundation and a frame. And the joy of knowing that together we can build. The external forces at play. The Ace of Cups. All our hopes and desires run over in this cup. There's already rejoicing in heaven, whatever is about to occur. After all the growing pains and the interim, while we wait and hold space and breathe and be, the outcome will be joyous. All of our dreams will be fulfilled in the universe's own time, in the time that it is supposed to happen. We will reap the bounty. That's already at play. It's already been done, and there's already rejoicing. Hope and faith. That's what we want, what we have. We have hope and faith that the star will be seen. There will be balance. Our final outcome is that we are being given what is important, what is necessary, a new way of seeing things, a new way of doing things is being born. Creation and power. We are co-creating. We are in the seat of power. We have set it in motion. All that needs to be done now is that it come to fruition, that everything that has been set in motion comes to a conclusion. We've had the beginning of the story. We're in the middle of the story, and the story is about to end. We will all look at it from a different perspective. Okay. Also, they want me to pull Angel and Ancestor card to see. Now, that is what the messages from the guides. This is going to be the message from the ancestors and the angels. That's the message from my guides, is that something is about to happen. But we need to focus on what we've been doing. There are still people to call in out of the cold. There are still vigils to be held. There is still work to be done. Also, we could get our popcorn and settle in, because it's going to be bumpy, and we need to be prepared to welcome these ones home, to have them come back. Stand your ground. Be the mountain. Track down your fears and desires. This message is most likely from Pam, or whatever horned god you work with or commune with. He represents that energy, that nature energy. Track down your fears and desires. That's what you can do in the meantime, while we're waiting. Stand your ground. Track down your fears and desires. And wait. Don't just wait. Meditate. Put yourself in the position to be of service. Just be. Shine your light. Raise the vibrations of the people around you by raising your own vibrations. Make the adventure. But think about it first. Be the oracle. So my friends, my spirit team wanted me to come to you and deliver this message. To follow the voice of your soul. That's what the star ancestor tells you. Follow the voice of your soul. So, my beloved, beautiful beings, that's the message that they wanted me to deliver today. And remember that you are loved, you are important, you are needed. We are all needed. So get out there and shine your light, my beloved beings. Until next time.